We're live. Okay, good. All right. Oh, I didn't know it would have that on. Well, at least I know we could play some music in here. I didn't know that. Okay, so welcome to Universe Class Reading, guys. Welcome. I know it's a little late, but that's fine. We're gonna get it started. Okay. Got all this stuff done. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, we in the classroom. What's good, Hood? What is good, Hood? Yes, yes. Thank you. If you hear live, press the thumbs up button so I know you're here. What's good? Yeah, press the like button so I know you in. Can you hear me? Press the like button. All right, because we're gonna have a lot of people in the classroom today. It's gonna get juicy. We were talking about third parties earlier, so I have my sis Nephis with me. She about to go. Yeah, she's about that Nile River. All right, so thank you guys. Thank you. If you like it, definitely donate to Kiki's Doorway because I would like to have this as a actual class because I do teach in my reality, but I would like to have this as a community, a place that we could commune and make the school or agency our way. I believe in everybody's input. Like I say, through the doorway, we're the 12 signs. Like the 12 signs, every energy counts, every zodiac counts. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on, Hood. You are connected to Cleopatra? Ah, now interesting you say Cleopatra. Because, Lord. In my real world, my birthday's May 1st. So May is all about the lion, right? Had a lion mother. She's a lioness. And my daughter's father, middle name was Caesar, or is Caesar. Yes, that's your father's middle name. Pizza. Yeah, my daughter's in the building too. She in the classroom. And the person that I felt as a soulmate in the twin flame, he was a Gemini as well. He's a Gemini as well. And his surname is Mark. So if I had a Caesar and a Mark, guess who I am in that story? Exactly. My daughter's name is Crystal after my mom's name. She passed when I was 19 years old. But she helped me to understand hieroglyphics about Egyptian texts. Even my sis now that's in the classroom with us, she knows about hieroglyphics, about holistic healing. I'm learning how to detox from her. So she getting on me. She making sure that I'm cleansed, that I'm piped through in the right way. In the right way because I have my daughter here, so I can't, when we say pipe, know how that could go. But yes, so let's see what's in the doorway. What's in the classroom. So, whew. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What is a past life gift for masculine, feminine, soulmate, key in the classroom? What is the past life that can be a present gift? Okay. Knighthood, wow. Present. Oh, let's see. Yes, she is. And it's interesting because when conceiving her, I learned about who I am spiritually. Having my daughter actually awoken me spiritually. I used to perm my hair, and I was afraid that when having my daughter, her asking me, "Mom, why do you perm your hair? Why are you ashamed of who you are? Why are you ashamed of your skin, your ancestors?" And I wanted to make sure that I was very clear on who I was, who I am. And in order to do that, I had to find out who I am. And as a person, we're powerful beings. We are angels in human bodies. We are God in God's image, in their image. And God made us in his her their image. And any culture, any society is going to tell us that spiritually and religiously, that is true. It's just all about us going back to see if those readings are true. This is why doing these readings in the classroom is so sacred and so special for me, because it helps me to understand, wow. So now see, my sister's in the classroom with us for a second before she heads out, and she pulled out the same card that happens to be in my sector, in the key sector, which is orphan. But we gonna check it out now. So, huh? You can speak. We live. Which one? This one? This one. Oh yes, the orphan and trust and faith. I just did a past life regression reading on my sister, my friend. She's my friend. We met in high school. And as we grew as friends, I'm like, well, I can't call you a friend over like 2, 3 years. I gotta call you family. Then after family, I'm like, nah, I can't call you just family. I gotta call you my sister. And now she's a sister to me. And she had, when doing the past life regression reading for her, she had pulled out the trust, faith, and orphan, but it was based on her power. And we all have a powerful role. So, soulmate, trust and have faith that whatever you're about to do, soulmate, is going to tie into what makes you true to you. What is your trinity, soulmate? That's what you're going to be having trust and faith in. And what do you want to bring out as something you trust in, physically, tangibly? What do you want to show soulmate in faith? Because soulmate was an angel. And like was mentioning earlier in the classroom as an intro, we are human beings, yes, but that hue, that HU part, always felt to me like a halo over the being, to remind us when we come to this planet that we are an angel. Angels have halos over them. Like a human, you have a halo over you. So soulmate is reminding us that we are angels, and to trust that whatever we are doing, whatever we want to activate, we should trust and have faith in that. Because what you do have trust and faith in the real world, that becomes triumphant. That becomes the acknowledgement that people want to talk about. And soulmate is stepping into that. So wait, let me see what's going on. Let's see what's in the chat. What's going on in the classroom? Yeah, that's deep, right? It is. So look in the description box below. I didn't have the time because I knew I was 6 minutes late. I don't like to be late in the classroom in my real world. I do not like to be late. And she's laughing because she knows it's true. I don't like to be late for my students. I don't like to be late for myself to learn too. And when I am, I always, you know how when you're in a classroom and you come in late and it's so deep that everybody looking like, wow, you this, you just messed up the vibe up in here. And you're like, oh, and then when you go in the classroom, you're like, okay, let me get back into the energy so they could get back to the momentum. So again, my apologies, but it was worth the delay, because I, as a key, and as Kiana, as a reader of relics here, and as you all are relics and stars, I was concerned about me reading wrong, because I look at like a teacher or like any other book. You want to make sure that you're reading correctly. And I asked my sister, can I do a past life regression on her? Let me see. Ah, you missed me. Kiki, do you love? Somebody had to tell me about that song. I thought they were lying. I said, what, they know my nickname? That's interesting. But yes, it was worth it because I was concerned about reading wrong, and I don't want to do this. This is not just for show. This is not just to gain money. When I ask for donations, yes, this is an art to me. This is a craft. This is something that is sacred. This is my family line. My grandfather was a pastor. My grandfather taught me about spirituality and religion. My grandmother was about Santeria and about reading cards and about herbal medicine and holistic medicine. And my mother being of a lion, of a hunter, but when she passed away from HIV. She taught me why whole holistic health is wealth. It will provide you the money. So yes, I love to read, but I wanted to make sure I was reading correctly because this is my family tree. This is something that I want to have as a legacy for my daughter, for my family, and most importantly, this is something that I want to make as a school and a business for you all, so that all of us could know how to make our own way and still commune and connect with each other and network with each other. So why do something? I'd rather as well step into something that has been my family tree and that I've been teased about for a long time. Been called a witch, bitch. This is taboo. So I'd rather start with something taboo. I'm a Taurus, so I like to start with something taboo. Yes, they call me the W word. They call me the WHORE. My daughter was asking me, do they call me the W word? Which, yes, they did. They still do. And which in Old English is what? What is it? You could, what? Oh, do they call me the female dog? No. The Bitch is called female dog. Bitch. Yes. They have called me a, yes. Well, guess what? A female dog also make babies. They don't make babies by themselves. They take a man to make the baby with them. So what does that mean? Don't look at me. Okay then. So now you learned the lessons. Like I say, class, whatever I do in here, I also do with my daughter. So how I speak is how I speak to my daughter. So again, I have to find different language depending on who's in the classroom or who's in the atmosphere. Oh, really? They do that, Hood? Nasty. Yeah, you're a wizard. Oh, wizard, which means wise one in Old English, or what they call it. Yes, it's Anglo-Saxon, but Indo-European. Um, before we got the English language, these letters had a reason for them. And when you think of wise people or witches, these were people that knew about the world. Why? Because they walked in the world and they were very observant. They had people in their world that came to them and asked them for help. So just like we're doing in the classroom, we're having to read and walk through these dimensions to understand how to solve it when we're facing it in our reality. So in our reality as beings, yes, we all could be considered wizards and witches. Again, if we're gods and goddesses, if we're angels, then yes, then we also demons too. Because when we have a bad side, what do they call us? You acting like a bad guy. You're acting like a demon. Well, God also had what? They didn't call him Satan, Lucifer. Jesus had Judah. The sun has a moon. The moon has a sun. The yin has a yang. So they both exist. Yes, Egyptian has symbolized the gods, trustees. Yes, they do. And this is why we have walked through the doorway since of last year. And the only reason why this has started is because of my sister that's here in the classroom with us. I would have not done this. I thought of singing first, thought of writing, but those are things I feel safe in. This class and these cards are something I've always felt scared about because this is something I naturally do since I was about 4 or 5 years old. So yes, they see my hand. They know I'm black. I know. They know I'm black. I got white in me too. We nomadic. We came from Egypt, and we had to travel different places, different regions. I was trying to see this. Oh, okay. So let's get into the class, guys. Food and hunger. Ah, the Mayans. Yes. Yes. Above, so below. Yes. And this is where the masculine, where he has that symbol. So above and below. Masculine knows about the mother principle. He knows about being the maternal figure in his family. A father is not just a father for discipline. The father is also there to be a maternal figure too. Why? Because at times, some people are not, some masculines had to experience having a mother figure role or experience the father figure role. Yes, it is. See, being scared is okay though, because like a knight, you have to show your dedication and loyalty. Even in times where you could die, even when as a knight, you have to stand for something. You just can't say, I'm going to have this sword and walk as a knight. No, you have to have a sacredness to stand for something. And they're not, a knight doesn't just stand for themselves, they stand for the people that they're protecting, for their king, for their queen, for the empress, which the masculine has already been in contact with, and the feminine, or I should say the soulmate, they also had. Oh, I'm sorry, Key. I didn't realize I had the emperor. Okay, I'm gonna have the masculine, and masculine has the feminine. So, guys, y'all have the feminine. Y'all know about nurturing. You know about give and take. You know what it means to see a partner as not just a person, but of a relation. So, the food and hunger. Let's see what's going on. All right. Oh, I gotta lock the door for my sis. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on, guys. So you can get something to eat from outside. You like something to eat? Don't matter. It's not connected to the phone.
Oh, glad.
Okay. Glad? Okay, good. So let's see what is emotionally, energetically happening. What emotionally, energetically will take place for masculine, feminine, soulmate, and key? What will take place emotionally, energetically for soulmate and key? Soulmate and key. Take place emotionally, energetically. Okay. All right, youngin, in the room, in the other room. Now that you're gonna sit here and chill, you have your choice. Okay. So, all right. So my daughter's in the classroom with us today. All right. So let's see what's being said. Hold on, in the classroom. Oh wow, good. Oh wow. She's a Taurus too, Hood? Oh, okay, yes. Yes, my daughter's a Taurus too. I'm May 1st and she's May 4th. So you see how that is. See, Trinity, 3 days away. 3 days. She showed me how to tame that bull sometimes, I tell you. Because I could trip. So, let's see what's going on. Wow, King of Fire. So the masculine is on, got the king. Feminine, you're about to become the go-getter of your foundation. Soulmate, now that you are becoming a manifester, now you are going to have a team that's going to be working with you, that's going to be helping you with your business and bringing it out in full embrace. Wow. We're going to get into that more deeply in a second. Okay, because soulmate's going to have a celebration in their environment. Feminine is going to be the go-getter, and that is wonderful to see. Masculine definitely become the king of their foundation, because they're showing their loyalty and dedication to their empress. And for that, they're now in their environment is going to be stepping into that king of fire. Nice. Wow, and I've been talking about Capricorns for quite some time because a lot of people are stepping into captivating partnerships, captivating new careers, captivating even themselves on how they want to be as a person, as the self that they always knew they wanted to be, but just needed that chance. And 2019 is this chance, it's our chance to connect to that person that we want to be and be that. So Capricorns, it's all about companies. It's all about family dynamics. It's all about partnerships, spousehood, enterprises, spirituality. And you would not think that because Capricorn, but yes, Capricorn is, as a Taurus, that's what we aim. That's what I aim to be, is a Capricorn in energy and in emotions. That's my goal, is to step into that role of being a Capricorn, a chief executive. Yes. And a lot of people, Hood, Miss Hood, is thinking about becoming their own boss and to partner up with people that have that same boss like behavior, or to speak. So let's see what's going on. Feminine, becoming more passionate and adventurous. Yes, self assured. All right, soulmate. Powerful, or the power of creativity. So soulmate, you're becoming very powerful. You're going to be communicating with an air sign, Gemini, because we're in the third house of the environment. So soulmate is going to be talking to a Gemini that's going to have a grounded energy around them. Or if this is the soulmate, they're going to be having the Gemini energy, which is all about communicating and becoming that enterprise. And yet they're going to have that groundedness to know how to tailor their values and their standards. Okay, key. Yes, as emperor, I'm definitely building a foundation in my reality with you guys. So this is not, we're not just in the classroom, this is being in the classroom. This is something that I relate to, that in my real world, I actually do these things. Every card that is read in the classroom, emotionally, energetically, I walk through, and I see that it actually does work for me, and it actually does help people in my reality as well. Yes, I would love that. Again, in the description box below, after this reading, which will be in 20 minutes, I will um, have that information on how to donate, how to get to do personal readings, how to be taught, how can I teach you as a key and as a guide, and how you'll be teaching me. Like my daughter can vouch or say yes or no or uh-huh, that even in my reality when I teach, I don't instruct just to instruct. I learn by you. So how you interpret is how we learn how to read together. Am I right or wrong, Crystal?
You're right.
Okay, because I don't believe in this teaching somebody like, I'm going to just teach you this. Like, no, you got to teach me what you know about reading, and then we'll go at it together like that. That's how I do in my reality when I teach my daughter. This is how I do when I teach in public and charter schools. This is how I do when I do personal tutor sessions as well. Clara audience. I don't know about Clara audience. I got to check that out. You would definitely have to email me or Gmail me what that is, and then I can definitely add that on. Definitely add that on, Clara audience. I if but yeah, yes. So let's keep going because we got only 20 minutes. Because it's around that time of dinner time, and I like to have class before everybody gets hungry, and so they could go out, chat, and just you know relish on what was being read in the classroom, and go from there. So let me see what's happening in the classroom. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Renewal. So masculine is renewing. Renewing what they want to partner up in and how they want to start. Feminine definitely is building a foundation, like key, building a foundation in your environment. Soulmate, let's see what Soulmate is up to. Wow, they're becoming a starter. So they already figured out how they're going to communicate. Now they're starting in their atmosphere. And they don't feel trapped anymore. They know exactly how they want to toot their own horn. I didn't realize that till now. Toot their own horn. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. And as your key, as a guide, and as a person that's learning with you guys how to read and how to relate this in our reality, I'm using this classroom again. It's being shown in the cards in the real world. Everything that we learn in this classroom, everything that we learn through the doorways of the other 12 stars, I have been applying this in my real world, and it's helped me to understand that everything has a synchronicity. Everything has its purpose. Whether it appears good or bad, even the bad has benefits. And that's what I'm starting to realize. That bad is not really bad. Bad gives us room to make bounty. So let's see what's up. Okay, we have a lot of starters in the classroom. Masculine is starting, soulmate is starting, feminine is starting, key is starting. Okay, we all starting in here. So masculine is starting their foundation. So they're reviving what they want to build a foundation on. And yes, if masculine's in the classroom, events are going to be moving fast for you guys. And delays are going to be over. So masculine energy that's in the classroom. If you are wondering about uh, if what you're going to start, is it worth it? It's worth it. Feminine energies in the classroom. As you're becoming that go-getter, you're becoming more cautious about how you want to use and spend money. And that's what a chief executive is. That's what a boss always thinks about. How they use money and how they spend money. That way you're building capital. So now you're thinking about how to connect to things that give you capital. How to connect to things that bring out your character, feminine energy. If you are thinking about changing your wardrobe, changing your appearance, because the night is all about what they stand for. Again, masculine had this, now feminine is having this. Feminine energies that's here. What do you want to feel like? What do you want to dress like? What do you want to be like? Everything that you imagine in your mind, have that as a reality. Connect to stores that have the same type of dress code that you're into. If you're curious about trying out new hairstyles or a new way of dressing or appearing, go to those places that you like and ask, like, this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to build a foundation. I'm about to build a business, and I know appearances give the approach that I know that I'm very active in where I'm trying to go. So yeah, you got the green light, like John Legend. Give me the green light. Give me this one night. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see what's up. What's going on? Okay. So, masculine is becoming balanced in the atmosphere now that they know how they want to start. Feminine is becoming balanced. Wow, 6 6. Okay, so we got the give and receive, but you're going to be balancing out in your world exactly how you're going to be looked out and looked after. You're going to be looking after yourself. You're going to be nurturing yourself and catering to yourself. You're going to be that lioness, or that being that knows exactly what is wanted and knows how to get it. So you becoming not only the go-getter, but people are going to be handing you things that you've been wanting. So, memories from history or childhood, whatever you've been dreaming about manifesting, now is the time. Soulmate, two of fire. Wow. So that collaboration, soulmate is not only starting their atmosphere, but they're finding a partnership that can make their team a powerful, powerful foundation. So soulmate, you founding your partner, and it could be in a sign of a Taurus, because the second house is of Taurus, and they have fire-like energy. Or this can be of a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that has a grounding nature, that knows how to manifest money and very well. So, soulmate, if you're wondering who you're going to be partnering up with, if you are surrounded by any fire signs, like was mentioned, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you're going to be noticing that who you're connecting to knows their standards and values, but they resonate with your standards and values, and they want to work with you very much so. So, yes, new partnerships or contracts. So, if you're thinking about contracts, definitely look at a lawyer that is a fire sign, or a business advisor that is a fire sign that could go over contracts with you. That would be a way to make your trademark very tangible. Or when you're branding, finding the technicalities will make it a lot more fluid and fruitful. Let's see what's going on. Okay, five of air. So, key, yes, I got the world, but I might have some conflicts because I know I'm going to be making more changes in my atmosphere. And I thought, as a Taurus, one thing about us is we don't like change. We like change. It's just more of, can you at least give us a cue on how that change is going to feel like? So that way we could be prepared. Even if we don't know what the change is, can you emotionally tell us how it could be, or energetically tell us what it could feel like if we got to make the changes? So that way we don't feel or come off stubborn. Okay, but dating the Aries. So yes, if dating the Aries, they will be bringing out their grounding nature. Because Aries, a lot of times people think that Aries dislike to activate or dislike to be active a lot, and that's all they are. But it's not true. Aries can also articulate and acknowledge what needs to be done and implement it. At times, a lot of times, Aries can come off as a Taurus. A lot of times, Aries can feel like you're talking to a Capricorn at moments. So to think that Aries can be, well, how in society it is known that sometimes Aries shadow side is immature. That's like any other sign. We all are immature at some level. But Aries can be they're very good. That's why, as a planet of Mars, they're the god of war. They're the god of power, of even manifestation. So, yes. So, if I feel like I have some unwise choices in making changes, I'm seeing that that's not happening anymore. I see that changes are very wise now. I used to look at changes as being unwise because it's like jumping without a parachute. But it's like, first of all, why would I jump without a parachute? That's crazy. Two, it's my atmosphere that I was noticing no matter what is changing. And that's cool. Because when every day we're changing, right now we're changing. How I'm speaking right now, I would not speak before. So let me see what's in the classroom, what's being said. And that's okay. Again, yes, I'm a feminine energy, but I've had same sex relationships. I've had opposite sex relationships. And to me, both are the same. It depends on the soul connection to the person that you're with, and that the person that is with you, that their soul feels synchronized with you. Like y'all feel like family. You feel like friends. You feel like home. You feel like home when you're around each other. If I had to describe it, it doesn't feel like you have to pretend, or not pretend, but alter yourself. You don't have to alter yourself when you're around the person. They don't have to alter themselves when they're around you. Then you're good. And a lot of, again, if I said that I had heterosexual relationships and same-sex relationships, I have a daughter. So that meant that the men that were in my life had to know this, and they do know this. Didn't stop them from having a relationship with me. It didn't stop them from having a marriage with me. It didn't stop them from being my friend. It didn't stop them from seeking my counsel. It didn't stop them from being themselves around me. So yeah, you have one life to live. It's not just a soap opera, guys. It's the real talk. Yes, I know one life to live is a soap opera, but yes, that phrase is true in reality. It is so true in reality. Wow. See? And if you realize, Aries is the first house, Taurus is the second house. So Aries would have to know about their opposite side of themselves, and the Taurus would have to know their opposite side of themselves. So why not learn from a sign below you and above you? As above, so below. Like you said, Miss Hood. Hey, studio, what's up? We got the energy in the room. What's up? Yes, we got that Scorpio energy. We got the Capricorn. We got we got the Zodiacs in here. But that's okay. Just because we haven't experienced the same things doesn't mean we can't relate. Again, a best way to put it is, yes, I experienced it, but if I had to break it down for someone to be relatable to it, it's like a friend. You have the same sex friend. You have a same sex childhood friend that you grew up with, or you have a friend that is the same sex as you, right? That's a relationship. Yes, it is not physically intimate, but it's intimate in another way. It's intimate in sharing each other's secrets with each other. It's intimate in connecting to each other's family, like introducing each other to each other's family. Or it is relatable when it comes to pushing, like having a friend that's going to push you to be your best self. So, yes, your friend is like a relationship. Every person that we meet in our lives are relationships. It's just the level in which we appoint them as. I just happen to be more open with mine. Like, I've had friends and I had relationships in that arena, and I seen them both. I walked through both to see the similarities and the differences. You get it, studio. Yeah, you get it, hood. You get it, classroom. Yeah, and see, and it had the third house in Gemini, so all about communication in here. So let's see what's going on. So we got partnerships, we got collaborations, we got new contracts, new jobs is being offered, new businesses is being created. Yes, Trinity. Yes, we have the Trinity in here in many ways. So let's see what's going on. Dreamer. Balance. Okay, so masculine is starting, and is the masculine is seeing that not only are they starting something that they love, but they're starting something that connects them to the source within them and the source outside of them. So this is something that they feel is not only special but sacred, and that is very good energy for the masculine energy. So much so that it's allowing the feminine energy to be more outwardly and become a go-getter. They're in the fifth house. 1 + 4 is 5. They're in the lion's house. They're in the lion's den, and they are the lion. The feminine energy is becoming the lion. It's becoming the leader. The leader. The leader. Wow. So masculine is starting, and feminine is taking the lead. So let's see how soulmate is. So soulmate found the contract, found who they're going to be collaborating with, who they're going to be partner up with, and they're going within first to see how they want to start with a partner, how they want to start the contract, the business contract, how they want their business to be in legality. So they're bringing out their wisdom, and they're spending time in quiet meditation, self-discovery. Yes, self-discovery for a soulmate is around self-employment too, because they're about to become the go-getter. Indeed, not only they're starting with their partner, but they're becoming that go-getter. They're becoming that trailblazer. What's going on in the classroom? Let's see how everybody's doing in the classroom. I'm about to write a book. It's interesting, yes, that this is what's leading me to write a book. And I would like to have collaborators in my reality. So this is why I'm making the universe classroom. So I learned from Mr. Studio how to save my gums, because I like toothpaste, but I wanted to find a natural way. And I was talking about health in one of the classrooms, and Mr. Studio told me a natural way to make paste. And I've been trying it, and it's been helping my gums. So I'm going to be taking a before and after picture. So that way, when we're in the class around February, I could show you the before and after. Because I wanted to give at least 2-3 week time period to show the before, the transition of that, and how being in this classroom and talking to real life people in this classroom and applying what I've learned from you guys and what you guys are learning from me is really benefiting me. Yeah, that's why I was telling you, Studio, to patent if you could, or at least do a webinar or YouTube, start a YouTube channel where you're teaching about ways to make natural remedies. Oh, so great. Let me know when it's on the market. Email me, Gmail me when it's going on the market. Wow, 44. Wow, 44, 44. So you know what it's going to give you food and nourishment. You already know it, because your paste, what your advice have given me, Studio. Again, and this is why I could clarify. Remember, I told you my friend, my sister, was in the classroom. I call her Nephis. She showed me that using coconut oil would be good, but she was, because I told her that I had severe gum issues, and I wanted to heal them, because I believe that our bodies can regenerate and reheal itself. It just needs the time to do that, and the approval of us as the physical body to say, look, I would like to try something to heal myself. So from taking my sister's advice on the coconut oil, and then hearing Studio mention the coconut oil with the paste ingredients that he showed me, it's been helping me. So yes, oil pulling, yes, thank you. She taught me about that, but from hearing it from you, Studio, clarified it. She's a feminine, and I also wanted to hear from the masculine energy too. So yes, again, what you guys have to say in the classroom is beneficial. It's been working for me in my reality. And I would like y'all to see that it can work for y'all. Or if y'all are physically doing this in your reality, this is why I would like y'all to be in the classroom to let me know. Like, hey, Key, yeah, I've been doing the reading outside. Like, everything that's been emotionally, energetically been read, I've been trying it in some way. And I can say it's relatable. This is how I know that what I'm being read through, or understanding through you guys, can indeed be a reality, because I would like to really make this a reality, and I would like to collaborate with you guys in the real world. I would like to streamline with you guys in the real world. I would like to travel and find and collaborate with you guys in the real world. But in order for that to be a reality, it has to look legit. It has to be acknowledged as real, and not just some taboo and some cards. Because it's not in this classroom. It's not. Yes, my daughter's next to me right now. So taboo is something that seems like trickery, like something that is not true, something that you should not practice as true. Taboo is something that is seen as not good. Like if you had to,
Okay, you
what do you
already
like to
did.
do? Like to dance?
Mhm.
Okay, in some time period, dancing was not considered good to do. They thought that you were possessed or that you were feeling something that you couldn't explain, so they say that was taboo. But it took someone later on to say no. This called dancing, and this dancing has a language, and this language has a culture, and this culture connects to other countries. They might call it swing rather than just simply dancing. Or they might call it tango. Or they might call it tribal dancing. Or they might call it ritual dancing. Or they might call it spirit dancing or spiritual movement. Either way, it's still a form of dancing. Even how we walk like we're dancing.
Yes.
So walking was our first step to dancing. And then from there, that's when civilizations start to document and say, well, now we can't call this form of motion taboo. Now we can give it a name. So let's see how emotionally, energetically we're going to be walking for the next 3 days. So today's the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. So the 29th, we're going to meet up. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday, we're going to meet up before I go to Brooklyn. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Hmm. So let's see. Night of Air. I'm becoming the go-getter of the atmosphere. I'm doing that with you guys. See? The last cards. I got to drink some tea. I'm losing my voice. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So, masculine is becoming the queen of their environment. They're using their creativity like feminine, soulmate, and key is doing. Yes, late for class. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this very quickly. I know. I'm sorry. I was late too. I was 6 minutes late. So don't worry. What I'll do is I'll give like I'll start. Yes, it starts at 6, but I'm going to give a 10-minute window. I believe, or no, not a 10-minute window. That won't be too much. Yeah, about a 6 to 10 minute window. 6 to 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, then it's considered late. Because usually in class, in regular class, it's usually what 5 minutes, and then they count you as late. Not in this classroom. We're gonna give an extra 5 minutes. So after 10 minutes past six, 10 minutes past 6, then you're late. Then we could say it's late. So let's see. Ah, yeah, you day early. See. So I'm going to have more classroom sessions. I'm just trying to figure out what other times can I do it besides 6 o'clock. Or if I do it 6 o'clock, I could do 6 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you know what? Thank you, studio. You just put me on. How about this? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll have universal class. So starting this week, we're going to do this just this week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 o'clock class. And I'll put that in the description box below and in the comment box so everybody knows that this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, class will start at 6 o'clock. The latest is 6:10. Okay, so we're about to step into our creativity. We're about to be more recognized as thoughtful. Warm, pick it up, because then I could see what, that's the special card. Hold it for us. Hold it. I can't see it yet. All right. Make time for those around you and take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So everybody that's in the classroom, we're going to be being more creative. We're going to be showing our creative nature. We're going to be more thoughtful. And you notice, the more creative we are, the more we're building our commerce, the more we're building our commune. We're also going to be tapping in to being a magician. So we're going to manifest what we want to start. We know that it starts with us first. It always starts with one, for others to not only relate but want to start as well. It takes someone to step out on their own 2 feet to say, I know I have what it takes. And that's what we're about to do. So we all are ready in this classroom. We all have the resources or the ability to manifest them. I'm going to repeat this. We all in this classroom are ready. We all have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Because life is magical and we're seeing that. Oh yes, we're wizards and witches, warlocks and sorcerers. Yes, we're the source and the seeker. Because people seek us out as people. Everybody seek us out as people. So if we're sought out as people, then we're the seeker source. Again, we're becoming that go-getter in our atmosphere, but this time we're seeing how we want to network in our atmosphere and becoming that go-getter. So we're not expecting the worst anymore. If we did expect the worst, it's because we had to expect the worst to see how to become more empathic on becoming or getting a more exceptional result at the end. I do this all the time as a Taurus. I always look at the worst or think of the worst first to see how I can maneuver to get the best results. So that's what we do sometimes as human beings. Sometimes we have to look at the worst to see how to find the worth in it. So we're going to be worthy in how we're going to network in our environment, in our atmosphere. So self-fulfilling prophecies. We're now replacing the negative self-fulfilling prophecies with positive reinforcements. That's what we've been doing in the classroom. Our persona, how we want to be personified. If you're looking at a way of dressing, think about that. If you're looking at a way of how you want to be powerful, think about that. If you're thinking about how you want to present yourself in the atmosphere, do that. The more we're thinking about it in our mind's eye, in our mind, the more in our reality we can actually have that to become true. So we're now bringing out positive self-reinforcement. And those sleepless nights is going to be replaced with finding ways to be more sedative to ourselves, more satisfying. That means taking more baths, if that means exercising, if that means taking walks, if that means taking a nap, if that means going out to a spa, if that means going out to get dresses or clothing, new dress codes for ourselves to put us in that new state of mind. When we're in a positive state of mind, where we're doing things for ourselves personally, that's when we actually do have those better sleeps and not sleepless nights. Is when we don't take care of ourselves and when we don't feel good about ourselves is when we get those sleepless nights or when we're worried about things. So, Crystal, Chris, you got the last energy. We're going to see what that last energy is. Yes, you can. You can drink the apple juice, sweetheart. We got the Ace of Fire. So we're going to be having opportunities to come our way. And we're going to be recognized as opportunity. So again, we're going to have the emotions and the energy of being opportunity. And people are going to be seeing us emotionally, energetically as opportunity. So, opportunity is in our foundation. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change our lives now. We all are having opportunities. We're all being aligned in our foundation and what we want to start. So, I love you guys. I love you. You are that opportunity. You are that starter. You are that star. Step into your stardom. Nothing is stopping us anymore. Nothing is going to stop us anymore. Okay? So, I'll be seeing you guys. If you like what you have heard and seen, press the like button. Yes, share this reading, this class reading with others that you feel can resonate and can relate to it. And definitely, as a key and a guide, I would like to continue to keep doing this. So donate to Kiki's Doorway PayPal. That will be also in the description box below. If you would like to learn tarot reading, definitely hit me up, and the Gmail is going to be in the description box below. If you would like to get a personal reading, again, look in the description box below. I'm here as not as just a key, but as Kiana, which is my name. This is who I am, and I like being who I am with you guys, and I like that you are yourselves around me. I love you guys. I love you. We will see you in the next class. Bye. Would like to say bye, Key? Chris?
Bye.
My daughter said bye, guys. You love the classroom so far?
Mhm.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing what we